Hey there, welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you a new project that I'm building to automatically generate leads in different target markets. It's currently called Lead Scope until I can find a better name. It's an all-in-one local lead generation and website audit tool. So the first step is you will just enter in your location and business category. It will find businesses on Google Maps using the Places API, which is fully compliant. I shouldn't have any issues. And then it's going to automatically visit each one of the websites, take screenshots, and also run an SEO audit on the site. And then it's going to also create an auto redesign using one of the templates that I've supplied, and it will put the screenshots side by side to show them what their website looks like now and then what it could look like after the redesign. It's also going to extract the contacts, so find emails and phone numbers from each one of the websites, which is something that I'm still working on a little bit. It's not working 100% yet, but it's getting there. And it will get the leads, and then I also want it to automatically reach out to them, create all the email copy as well. Now, it's possible I could use something like Go High Level to do this for me, but honestly, I've never used Go High Level, and I don't really want to pay for a service that I could basically just build myself. So I've decided to create this for my own business. I just told it to create a detailed prompt for a Claude code to build a Google Maps scraper and find listings, and then search for websites, do SEO audits, and automatically create a simple redesign of the website. I also want to get their email addresses and phone numbers so that I can contact them. This is what it came up with. This is the complete detailed master prompt. And you can see we've got all 6 phases over here, which are now implemented inside Claude Code. It doesn't look exactly like the screenshot from over here, but it's still a work in progress. And basically you've got the business category, the market location, find opportunities, and then we can scroll down. You can see I've already started running it. So this one I think was for real estate companies in Los Angeles. No, this was actually hotels in Los Angeles. And if we want to review this lead, we can simply click on Review Lead, and it will open up the details page over here. In this case, it didn't actually find any contacts. If I go ahead and open this up, it's an IHG property, which is a huge chain, so in this case, they wouldn't need a website redesign, and it would be difficult to actually reach out and get in touch with someone over here. So I would probably skip that one, but we can see some of these don't have websites. For example, the California Hollywood, this is a hostel. Got a few hostels over here. If I want to review the lead, I can click here and you can see there's no website. So that would be a top opportunity for someone to reach out to. And then we also have job history over here. You can see these are some of the searches that I've already run. And this one is still in the process of auditing. I have been hitting some rate limits over here using page speed. So we'll have to figure out how to fix that. Basically, I just have to wait until it resets. And again, we can just click on Review Lead. We can see some of the issues with the website. It's also giving me an SEO score and the opportunity score as well. And in this case, we do have the person's email address. So that's definitely good news. And if I wanted to run another one, I could say, for example, hotels in Koh Samui, Thailand, which is where I live. And then we could just click on Find Opportunities. And you can see over here in the terminal, it's already doing the API search. And within seconds, you can see we've already got a lot of hotels from Samui. I already recognize many of these, so it's definitely pulling from Google Maps accurately. And we could just scroll through these, and it says Audit in Progress. We can also easily click to check out the website. This is for the Sentara Reserve in Samui, which is an absolutely stunning hotel on Chaweng Beach. So we can look through this website. Obviously, they don't really need a redesign. It is running Lighthouse to do the speed tests and everything, but we are also still getting timeout errors over here as well for the screenshots. Here you can see it's also generating all of the screenshots using, I believe, Playwright, which is a plugin that can automatically open up browsers and that sort of stuff. And right now I'm just running this on my local dev server. Eventually I'm going to put it up on Versal or something so that I don't have to recompile it every single time, which gets a little bit tedious. But for example, this one here, the Coco Palm Beach Resort, we could just click on Review Lead. And you can see right away the site is not served over HTTPS, which is definitely an issue. So that's something we could fix. And then we can also open up the redesign preview over here as well. So this is what it looks like right now. Honestly, it's not that great. I definitely need to fix up the actual redesign so that it looks better than this. Now in this particular case, I wouldn't necessarily be reaching out to businesses in Thailand because I want to charge a premium for the website redesign. So I would much rather target, like, let's say plumbers in Austin, Texas, for example. And you can see immediately the opportunity score as well. So this one looks like it's a good opportunity. Some of the other ones maybe not so much. So if we wanted to actually export this, we can also do that as well. We just click on export, and then we can export this as a CSV file and just go through one by one. So that's really a nice feature to have. And I'm still continuing to build this out over here inside Claude. I'm using Sonnet 5 in this case because Fable just blows through my credits really quickly. My credits have just reset, and I'm at about 54% for the week, and I've got plenty of credits for today. Completed 5 phases so far, and now the next phase is just going to be like setting guardrails and stuff like that. So I'm just going to say continue, and it will finish up all of the 6 phases. You can see it's just writing all of the code over here. And then to do the redesign, I just put it into Codex 5.6 Sol, which is really good at designing sites and that sort of stuff, along with many other things. And you can see it just redesigned the website because it was looking quite ugly for a while, and now it's definitely looking better. Ultimately, I just want to get more leads for my business. I already know how to redesign the websites. It's never been easier using Claude Code, Codex. I've also got Open Code over here as well, which I've been using to basically extract emails a little bit more accurately. So that's what we've done over here. And this one's basically completely free, right? It's costing me very few credits to run these models in Open Code. Right now I'm just on DeepSeek V4 Pro, and then I could just ask it like anything else you recommend to improve the site, and it will get back to me right away. In the meantime, we're continuing to build out phase 6 over here in Claude Code on Sonnet 5, and it's just getting to work right away. And we're also using Postgres for the database, just locally on my own computer. I do need to figure out a better way to actually get the contacts. The other option is that I just go to each one of the websites individually and then I can get the email. But I would rather make this as automated as possible so that I don't have to really do any work. So if I wanted to, let's say, create the email copy to send to these companies, I could also do that as well. Inside Open Code, using DeepSeek V4 Pro, it's automatically going ahead and creating another section. It's going to create the personalized email from audit data. It's going to update the type to include the email copy. Just going to go through one by one and check off each one of these to-dos. Now, after about 10 minutes running phase 6, it's now complete, and the original build plan is now done. So phase 6 added usage tracking plus a / usage cost dashboard, so we can actually see now how every place's page speed call is logged. So we want to make sure to keep our spending in line. I don't want to spend a ton of money. We've only used 26% of credits for the 5-hour window using Sonnet 5. And so this is all good to go. And now if I just want to once again start this back up, I can do a npm dev, and that's just going to start it up over here. We can refresh. Everything should be finished. And again, if I just want to review the lead, we can go ahead and click here, and we can also check out the website. So this one's in Dallas, Texas. We can go ahead and open this up. We can see right away this is what their website looks like. And then if we wanted to reach out to these people, we've got their phone number already, but again, it's still not actually getting the email address. So we have to figure out a better way to actually get the email addresses. This one I'm not actually seeing on the website, so it's possible that it's just hidden and it's not easy to access. And then here's another one in Dallas, Texas. So we can go ahead and open that up, and this is what it looks like. 4G electrician. It's a pretty nice looking website, but I'm sure there's some more work that could be done over here. Overall, it looks really nice though. So I don't think that they would necessarily need a redesign. But yeah, it gives it the score over here, opportunity score of 50. And basically now it's just a matter of going through and ticking off each one of these one by one. For the ones that don't have a website, then we could review them. but it's going to be a little bit difficult to find their email address potentially, so we'd have to call them up on the phone. I'd rather just send the emails. We can review this lead over here. Again, we just have phone numbers, no email addresses. So that's one thing that I'm trying to fix over here inside OpenCode. I could also use Claude to do this as well, and it'll probably do an even better job to find a better regular expression to actually get all of the emails from the websites. Now, if we go ahead and open a concept for this page, for example, it looks very, very basic, and I don't like the way it looks at all. So I've told Claude to create a better redesign concept based on the actual website screenshot for each business. And now it's asking, should the redesign concept be generated using AI vision analysis of the actual screenshot, or just improved templates driven by the audit data we already scraped? So the template plus audit data improvements is $0. There's no AI call. Or we can use the AI vision analysis based on the screenshot. So that's going to process the colors, the layout style, logo position, etc. Fraction of a penny for every vision call via something called the AI gateway, which allows me to switch between hundreds of models without messaging rate limits or provider accounts. And that's what we're going to be building in over here to do the website redesigns. And I just have to pass in my API key. After I add my credit card, I'll get $5 in free credits, and then we can start playing around with this. It already knows exactly what to do over here because it's gone ahead and read the documentation or whatever it needs to do. And then this will be able to switch between the different models, so we can generate these screenshots and redesign the websites using the AI gateway built into Versal. So this is pretty cool. It's going to build the screenshot vision analysis module. It's going to wire the brand analysis into the redesign pipeline, and it's going to make the templates brand color aware with contrast safety. So this is definitely going to look a lot better than what we have right now over here. I'm looking forward to seeing what it can do. Looks like it's calling the Versal AI gateway, which is a skill that I have installed, and it's just going to use that. And then eventually I would actually like to deploy this to Versal. You can see over here I've already started putting the pieces together to deploy it to Versal, but I am encountering an error related to Prisma, which is the database, so I would have to fix that first, and then we can put this up on its own Versal account. That way I don't have to continually compile it every time and run it on the dev server, which slows down my computer. I'll just put it up on its own Versal account. And then also, please go ahead and check out my school community. We've got almost 3,000 members in here. It's now $89 per month. I'm no longer offering a free trial. I also offer an AI coaching program over here as well. This one's for 6 weeks, so you can check that out. And then also go ahead and introduce yourself inside the community tab. Would love to see you inside AI Income Lab. And with that being said, thanks so much for watching this tutorial. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Take care, stay safe, peace from Thailand. Signing off, we'll see you in the next one.